Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to look at computer studies paper 2 practical that was done in April 2021, and in this paper it had two questions. Okay, you can look at the instructions. It was done in 2021, and it was those years that was affected by COVID-19. So if you look at this paper, it had two questions. Question number 1 came from Excel, and then question number 2, it had the question number 2, it had the City plan. It was from desktop publishing program. Now with this video we are going to tackle question number 1, question 1, and then I will make a part 2 video for question number 2. So please do follow up, and please do subscribe, and I thank you. So question number 1. The management of a company owning a chain of hotels intend to use spreadsheet program to compute the revenues in thousands of shillings of Kenya shillings for the hotels during first, second, and third and fourth quarters. The hotels are rated as 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, and 5-star. Figure 1 shows an extract of the worksheet. Now this is the worksheet that you are supposed to create, and this is a worksheet. If you look at the worksheet, there is the hotels up to A10, then there is the star category, then there is the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and the fourth quarter, and then here it is the total revenue. So you have to calculate the total revenue, and then down here there is the total quarterly revenue, so you have to calculate total quarterly revenue. Administrative cost, so there is the administrative cost, and the percentage is 30%. So question number 1A, so this one you have to create the spreadsheet like that. So 1A, open a spreadsheet program and create the worksheet extract as it appears in figure 1. Save the workbook as task 1. So this is 11 marks. So you create a workbook as task 1, and then you create this figure 1.1. You type in this figure 1.1. You type the worksheet as it appears. So that one will give you 11 marks as it appears. As it appears means if it is bold, make it bold. If there is a superscript, make it superscript. If these values in these cells, they are in the center, please make it at the center. This one is in bold, make it bold. Now if you look at the numbers here, the numbers from the first quarter to the fourth quarter, they have 1,000 separators. 1,000 separators means ones, tens, hundreds, and then there is a comma. So make sure you put all this. You make it appear the way it is. Here you merge. You can you wrap text. You wrap text these ones so that star. Then the category comes down here. So we are first of all, I always tell my student to type first, and then you do the formatting later, which we are going to do that. We are going to type very fast, and then I'm going to show you how to do this formatting to put the superscript to bold and all the rest. So let us create a workbook. So Excel, just come to Excel, then you open the Excel worksheet, and when you open the Excel worksheet, my Excel worksheet may be, I'm using the 2016, so you may be using a different version, but it is still the same. It is still the same thing. So we have been told to create a workbook and call it task 1. So we have opened a worksheet, workbook. So this is book 1. So can we save it? You come to file, save as, and then browse. When you browse, you type it the way you can put it in the desktop. Task 1, task. So we can task 1. So you make sure you click at the desktop, task 1, then click OK. You click save. So that is the first step. You task 1, and then you start typing fast. I always tell my student you start typing. So we type first. If it is capital, you type first, and then we shall do the formatting later. You type first, So hotel, first, second, just type first as we move. I'm going to do the formatting later, so my work is to type. I'm just typing, then I will show you how we can make it the way it is. So as you are typing, make sure you save. There's that button here for saving. Save. You save as you are typing. I always tell the students, as you type, please do save. So it's city in. So city in Falkland Highway. Make sure you type the way it is. Hilltop, Membly, then Voyager, Eden, Palm. I think tree was palm tree. The Shaza. Hope it's like that. The Shaza, yes. So it's like that, 4 to 4. So as we type, make sure you save your work, and then let us enter these ones, 174. So I'm going to edit my video, so I'm going to show you the when I've finished typing. So you finish typing. I know most of you have finished typing, and you are just waiting for me to do the question. So I'm just editing some parts. So I've finished typing my work, and as you can see my work, I've typed my work. It didn't take me even 10 minutes. I've already typed my work, although I've edited some part. So let us make it the way it appears. Let us make the way this thing appears. The way it appears, let us make it the way it appears. So the first thing, let us deal with the first row. We make them bold, because here they are bold. And then we can put this star category, right click, format cell. Where alignment, we come and wrap text. And we do some wrap texting. Yeah, so star category, but this one needs to go to be at the center. So again, top, format cell, right click, format cell. Should be you can say top, vertical top, center, something. Yeah, so you can see star category, and the my category is okay. Now this first need to have a superscript, so you right click, format cells, superscript, so click OK. The same second you highlight, and from there you right click, format cell, superscript. You can put them quickly. Highlight the RD, format cells, right click, superscript, and then the fourth also format cells, then superscript. Okay, now when you have done that, this one, they are wrap text, then this one, they're in the center, all of them, they're in the center at the top. So what we do, you highlight, you right click, format cell, then alignment, you say at the you see vertical is at the bottom, they are at bottom, so we put top, and then we say center, then we can say wrap text. Yeah, so they are the top, they are the top, and they're the center. So we have seen that. Now our total revenue, we can right click, format cell again, we come to alignment, then we wrap text, then we click OK. But our total revenue, it is at the top, it is at the top, so we can expand this one. It is at the top, format cell again, it is at the top. The general, we can just put it, let us say center. No, we right click, format cell, we put it general. Now with the total revenue, you can see how our total revenue is, so you can just expand this, yeah, like that one, then format cell, just put it at the center so that it becomes, yeah, doesn't leave too like that one. Again, yeah, like that one, at least it fits the, yes, so it looks like our and then we look at the hotel again, the hotel format cell, make sure it is at the top, wrap text, let me check if it is the hotel, yes, it is at the top, but on the left, the left part, it has the right part is some space, so it is the left indent. So right click, format cell, the top, put top, and then left indent, then we click OK. So our first row, I think it is the way it is. Third, fourth, you can see ours, still this looks the same. So we go to this part, the second part, we at least we format. This part is okay, we look at it, we have typed the way it has been supposed to be typed, city in Falkland highway, so it's okay. Then we look at the star category, this one should be at the center, ours it's at the right part, so you highlight again, format cells, and then you come and see the vertical center, just put vertical center. Okay, I've seen format cells, then it should be top, but they should be at the center, horizontal center, then click OK. So they have come to the center. Then our next ones, this one they are the center, all of them they are fitting, and but one thing is that they have 1,000 separators, ones, tens, thousand, then there's a comma. So let us put that 1,000 separators. So we highlight, right click, format cell, then at the number we put number, then we use number, come here at number, use 1,000 separators, but with 0 decimal places, 0 decimal places, so like that. But ours is at the center. Again, we format the cells, alignment is at the center, yeah, like that. Yeah, so if you look at ours, there is a space at the right and also at the left, so they are at the center, you see, so it looks the way it is, and then we look at at 14 total quarterly revenue. So these two cells, A14 and B14, they are merged, and also administrative cost, they are merged. So let us do that. So we can I did not merge them, so you highlight A14 and B14, then you right click, format cell, then you come and say merge cells, then you click OK. So they have been merged. You can see there's no line here. Also with the same with the A5 and B15, you highlight, right click, then format cells, then you come to merge cells, then you click OK. So administrative costs, so we have merged. If you look at our case, it's the same, even the administrative. So we have done that. So we go to percentage. So also the percentage, what we need to do in the percentage is that we need to also to wrap text it a little bit, but the percentage, sorry, yeah, let me show you the percentage course. The percentage is it has not been so it needs to fit in that so I had done something. So the percentage can say right click, format cell, can say shrink to fit, but it's not is becoming format cell again. You wrap text it, can wrap text it, but when you wrap text, come again to format cell, should be at the top, general center, put it like that, so we can, yeah, then we resize. Make sure you resize. So we have done that. So what you do, you just right click, format cell, make sure you wrap text, you can put it at the center. Now let us check ours. It's at the center, then the center, you can put it top, so top, or but make sure when you do that, you make sure you look at the cell. You can resize these cells and also the columns and the rows, so that it appears the way it appears. But I can, if you look at the percentage is in bold. We can put our percentage, because if you look at this one, sorry, if you look at the percentage, we can put it in the left. Let us try to use the right indent a little bit, top center, sorry, the left indent. We see, yeah, the left indent is good actually. Then if you look at the total, yeah, total and the administrative, they are on the, don't forget total and the administrative, they are on the left. Put the left indent so that it appears the way it appears. Now percentage is in bold, so highlight and make it bold. So I think our worksheet, save your work. So I think our worksheet appears the way it appears, as in the figure 1, the way they have shown us. And when you do that, you get the 11 marks. So please do subscribe and comment down there. Thank you. So we have done that. So we have answered question 1A. So we go to question B, 1B. Use a function and cell address to calculate total revenue for each quarter, 2 marks. Total revenue for each quarter. So that means for each quarter. So this is the first, second, third, fourth. Total revenue for each quarter. So it becomes here total quarterly revenue. So that is total quarterly revenue. And then total revenue for each hotel. Total revenue for each hotel. So like City Inn, total revenue, the first, second, third, fourth. So it will come to G2. So those are the 2 marks, 4 marks. So let us do that. So in our question, you can start with total quarterly revenue. So we come, when you type a formula, you start with an equal sign. Make sure you start with an equal sign. Then total you do sum. And when you start writing S or SU, it appears here, it appears some suggestions here. So you double click it, and then what you do, you drag where you want to, the cells that you want. So it will come from C2 to C20, so C2 to C10. So make sure when you are typing the formula is like this. So C2 to C10, closing bracket, then you enter, you press enter. So it will bring the quarterly revenue for the sum for quarterly revenue, for the first quarterly revenue. And then you place your mouse on this box, this blue box here, small green box. Then it will change, your pointer will change like this, and then you click and drag like that one. So we have done the total revenue for each quarter. Total revenue for each quarter, that is the total quarterly revenue. Then let us do total revenue. That one was 2 marks. Total revenue for each hotel. So total revenue for each hotel again is equals, before you type sum, there is some suggestion. You just double click, and then from C2 to F2, then you close the brackets. You close the brackets, then you enter. So that is the, then you come, you click at your answer, then you place your pointer, place your mouse at this green box here. There's a small green box here. So when you place your pointer there, the pointer will change and become a black cross. Then you click and drag like that one. So we have done it, and that is okay. So we have done tackle 2 questions. That was total revenue for each hotel. So in total it was 4 marks plus this 11 marks, so 15 marks. Already a student has 15 marks. So let us go to C1, and as we go to C1, please do subscribe. So I have hoped you have subscribed. So C1, let us look at C1. Insert 2 rows above row 1 and type the Mbalambala group hotels in cell A1. So let us first of all insert 2 rows above row 1. So let us come to row 1. This is row 1. We highlight it and then right click, insert. We have been told to, then again insert. So we have inserted 2 rows. Then and type the title Mbalambala groups hotels in cell A1. So in cell A1, this one becomes cell A1, Mbalambala group. So we type Mbala group, Mbalambala group, Mbalambala group hotels, Mbalambala group hotels, Mbalambala group hotels. So we have done that in cell A1, that is 2 marks. So C2, merge the cells in range A1 to G1, 1 mark. So we merge the cell from A1 to G1 to A1 to G1. Merge the cells from A1 to G1. So you highlight up to G1 and then right click, format cells, then we say merge cells. Okay. So we have merged the cells. So that is 1 mark. Apply bold and font size 15 to the title. Bold. So we highlight that for size 15. So there's no 15, you have to type it and then enter. and then you have to put it bold. That is the way. So that is 1 mark, and you have done that. So can go to, so we are finished with question C. Let us look at question D. So let us look at question D, and as we look at question D, please also, if you have forgotten to subscribe, please subscribe. So question D, using cell address only, compute the administrative cost for each quarter given that the cost is percentage of total revenue and the percentage rate is in B18. So percentage rate is in B18, so you come to B18, so you put 30%, 30% there. Now that question, you use cell address only. Compute the administrative cost for each quarter. For each quarter, so administrative cost, it will be for each quarter given that the cost is a percentage of total revenue and the percentage rate is, so the percentage cost, so administrative cost is 30% of this in each quarter. So and 30% is in B18. So we'll come here is equals, then click at where the 30% is. So what we will do, we'll use absolute referencing, whereby we will have to lock this cell. We'll have to lock this cell. So let me show you if we did not lock the cell. Okay, let me just continue. If we didn't lock the cell, so times, so it will take 30% times administrative cost. So that is it. And then if we drag, let us say we drag up to there, this one will be 0. So with 0, it has come to C18. When we drag to the right, also this one changes. This cell changes. It was in B18, so it moves downwards. So as we drag to the right, this one moves downward, moves to the bottom. So what we do, we usually like in this place, it is C18. If you continue dragging, for example, if you continue dragging, it will still give us 0. And if you click at this 0, it is D18. D18, there is nothing in D18. D18. So as we drag to the right, also this one is dragging to the right. Sorry, it is not to the bottom, it's dragging also to the right. So like this one, it is C18. C18, there is nothing here. And that's why the question is telling us use cell address. And the cell address we are going to use, this address is relative address. So as we are going to use absolute address, absolute cell referencing. And in absolute cell referencing, you come, you lock with the dollar sign. I'm finding my dollar sign. You lock with the dollar sign. Yeah, I found it. You lock with the dollar sign. So at B18, this one is supposed to be B. So lock at the B. Before B you put a dollar sign, and then at between 18, between B and 18 also you come and put a dollar sign. Sorry, you put a dollar sign. So you lock column B and also row number 18. So you, in essence, you lock this cell times C16. Then you click, you press enter. So when you drag it, it will give you your answer. And when you come to this one, it is still B18. When you come to this, the other side, B18, you come to the other cell, it is B18. The other one, you can see D16. So it is changing D16. So it's picking this one. So when you drag, this one we had put C16, this one. So when we drag, it picks this one and this one, this one and this one, this one and this one. So you can see it is changing to D16, this one. It's also changing to E16, it's changing to F16. So you can see we have done the administrative cost, and that one was 3 marks. So that the trick there was to use the absolute referencing. So that was it. Yeah, so comment down there, and if you have any issues you can reach me through my email. Yeah. So question E, apply thick outside border and regular inside borders to cell in range A3 to G18. So we are applying borders, outside borders, apply thick outside borders and regular inside borders. So it should be regular inside borders to cells in the range A3 to G18. So A3 to G18, so A3 to G18. So you highlight, right click, and then format cell, then border. So outside, you choose outside, you thick, should be at least thick, click the one which is thick, and the outside you click, okay, you can choose the style thick, then you click outside. Then inside you can choose regular is this one, click this line, and then inside you can see the way our preview is going to be, then click OK. So we have done that. So if you outside is thick and then inside these these small lines, regular lines. So we have answered that question, and that question was 2 marks. Then let us look at F1. Copy all contents of the current worksheet to a new worksheet. That is 2 marks. So we copy the content of this worksheet to a new worksheet. So what we do, this is a worksheet, this is a workbook. The all of this is a workbook. So worksheet makes a workbook. So what you do, you come to the sheet 1, right click, and then you say move or copy. So you click at the move or copy, and then you say it to move to the end. Click move to the end, and then say create, click create a copy. So and then click OK. So okay, so there's sheet 1 and sheet 2. So there's 2 sheets which are the same actually. So we have done that. That is 2 marks. You can see how the marks are flowing in. Rename the old worksheet as original and the new worksheet as formatted. So the old worksheet, this one was the old worksheet, we should rename it. So at the sheet you right click, rename as original, and then the new, sorry, is it in small letters? So we use small letters. So make sure if it is in small letters, use in small letters, original. Then the next one, you also again come right click, rename them as formatted. Make sure it is in the way they are, and look at the spellings. So that is okay. So we have done that, original and the formatted. So we have 2 marks. So let us look at G1. Change the page layout orientation of the formatted worksheet to landscape and page size. Change the page layout of the formatted worksheet. Now it is the formatted worksheet, this worksheet, to landscape, and page size it to 80%. So you can highlight your work, then we come to page layout, then come to landscape, and then the scale, there is a scale here, you remove to 80%. You can choose the going down to 80%. So we have done that. Orientation is landscape, scale is 80%. So we have done that. That is also 2 marks. So you can see. So please do subscribe as we go to question G2. So let us look at G2. I hope you have subscribed. So enter the values 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the cell range B20 to B23 respectively, representing the hotel star category ratings. So you are told to enter these values. So in B20 and B23, so you come to B20 to B23. So we can go downwards. So 2, 3, 4 and 5. So 2, 3, 4, 5 in the cell B20 and B23. So B20 and B23. So we have done that. Yeah. So okay, so let us look at using a function. Let us look at this question 3, G3. Sorry, G3. Let us look at questions G3. Now in question G3, we have entered these values. Enter the values 2, 3. We have done that. In question G3, using a function and cell references, compute the total revenue for each hotel references. And then question number 2, compute the total revenue for each hotel category in the first quarter using the reference values in the range B20 to B23 in cells C20 to C23. Now we are going to tackle the G3 one. Now using compute the total revenue for each hotel references. Now we come back to our worksheet. Now what that question means, you calculate the total revenue for each hotel references. Now the hotel references, the hotel references are here. The hotel references, according to the hotel references. Now the hotel references are, it is according to the star category, and then their total revenue is this one. Now we are going to calculate the total for hotel number 2, for hotel number 4. For example, hotel number 4, hotel number star category number 4, they are City Inn, Highway, and Palm Tree. So we are going to calculate their total. So we are going to take the City Inn total, take the Highway total, and then we take the Palm Tree, and then we sum those numbers together. And also for the same for other categories. For example, category number 2. Category number 2 is Falkland and Eden. So we take their total and we add them up. So that's what that question means. And compute the total revenue for each hotel references. And this one we are going to use a function, and that function that we are going to use is sum if. It is sum if. And where do we want our total reference, our total to be? Now because of this question 2, compute the total revenue for each hotel in the first quarter using in the range B20 to B23 in C20 to C23. Now let us put our total here. Total, can put our total, and then we use sum if. Now sum if, it has the range, then criteria, and then the sum range. So you start with the range, criteria, sum range. So our range is from where? We want to get our range. Our range should be from B2 to B12, and then we put a comma. We can just use a comma there. Then our criteria is B, these two, B20, and then we put a comma. And then the sum range, it does the sum range from G4 to G12. So that is how our formula looks like. And by doing this means what? It will go, the computer will go and look for these two, this criteria, our criteria number 2. So it will go and look for criteria for 2, and when it gets the 2, it picks the sum. Then it looks for 2, it picks the sum, and then it does the calculation. But to do that, let us close this let us close the bracket. So this is our formula, but to do that we need to lock this column. We need to lock this column. So we lock it by using absolute referencing $sign at the B and at the 4, the same at the B and at the 12, the same, the same, the same, the same. So we lock B4 to B12 and G4 to G12, but we leave the criteria alone. Then we press enter. So what it has done, it has brought us 1,122,100. So that means it has taken the sum for Falkland 583,600, and it has taken the sum for Eden 583,500, and then it has added those, and even if you calculate using calculator, you'll find that the number is correct. So come down again and scroll down the formula. So it has calculated even in other categories. Now if you look in other categories, for example category number 4, you'll see the criteria has changed to B22. So as we drop our formula, also this criteria drops. So that's why we did not lock the B20 there. So I think we have answered that question. Then we look at compute the total revenue for each hotel category in the first quarter using references in the range B20 to B23 in cells C20 to C23, 5 marks. So again also the same thing. So we can put it first quarter here, first quarter, or first total, first quarter for first total. Now this one again we use sum if is equals sum if, and then we put the range. So the range is from B4 to B12, and then comma, sorry, we put a comma, then criteria. Our criteria is in B20, comma, then we put the sum range. Now the sum range will change. We want from the first quarter, sum of the first quarter. Then we can close our like that one. Then we lock this one, we lock it, we leave the criteria alone, like that. Then we enter. So like for example the two, Falkland and Eden, you can see the computer has taken their total. It has taken the Falkland total 173,700 plus 200,000, so it brought 273,700. So it means that our formula is correct. Then we scroll down. Yeah, that is how it is done. So the trick here was to lock this, lock the B4 to B12 and C4 to C12, and to understand the sum if, So we have answered those two questions, and that is it. And you can still comment down there, and if you have any challenges, please email me. So let us continue. Question number 4. Sort the revenues from the hotels in descending order of hotels. Sort the revenues from the hotels in descending order of the hotels. So come back to our worksheet. We highlight the whole of it. Then at the home, there is a sort and filter. You come and then say custom sort. Then when you say custom sort, sort by. Now we are going to sort the hotel by total revenue. Sort the revenues in descending orders of the hotels. So we are going to use the total revenue, and then descending order. Descending order is from the largest to the smallest. Then we click OK. So it has sorted from the largest to the smallest. So it has shuffled. So that is it, how to sort. I know you have done how to sort, and also I've done a video of sorting and filtering. You can go and check it out. Create a column chart. Let us answer H1. Create a column chart that compares the revenues of the hotels in star category 4 for the first and second quarter. That is 4 marks. So we come to our worksheet. So star category 4, for those hotels in star category 4, we compare the values, the revenues in the first and second quarter. So what you do, you highlight you highlight, and then if you want to highlight the next category for hotel, you press control, long press control, don't remove your fingers from the control, and then highlight, then come again to highway. I'm still pressing control. So you see I've selected what I want, the data, those hotels are in category 4. So I can come to insert, just release the control, come to insert, then recommended charts. Our chart was, we were told to create a column chart, so all charts, to be sure it is in column, so it can be clustered, stacked column. So this is the column, as long as it's a column chart. So choose which chart, the liking of your chart. So mine, I will choose this one. It's okay, this one is okay, and then you click OK, and that one is our chart. You can see how our chart is. So the hotels, let me move our chart. So the hotel, city, inn, palm tree, highway, and then the first category. So the first category, for example, this is 177, for city in 174, 177, so 174. This is the first quarter, second quarter, first quarter, second quarter, and I think this chart is good. So we have done that, we have created the chart. So in the same question, H2, format the chart created as follows. Chart title, first and second quarter revenues. Move the chart to the new chart and rename the sheet as 4-star revenues. Now in the chart, a chart must have a title, and we have been given a title. So come back to our chart here. A chart must have a title, and the title is you have been told to give it first and second quarter revenues in capitals. First and second quarter revenues, second and quarter. So we can confirm quarter revenues, first and second quarter revenues. So it's okay. Yeah, it's okay, first and second quarter revenues. So that is the chart title. We have done the chart title, but it's also good to put some axis title. So you can come, when you click at the chart, there's this plus chart elements. You can put the axis title. You can click here, make sure the box is checked. You can put the box which is checked. So axis title, you can say here it is the hotels, because also it is good for then the revenues. You can put the, sorry, come back to the chart, axis title, vertical. So you click inside, so you can say these are the revenues. It's good to put the axis and chart title, because also these 4 marks, the 4 marks also matters. Sometimes they can tell you create a chart 7 marks, so you need to put title, the axis title, the chart title, and even also to put the data labels. It's good also to put the data label, the data table. Also it's good to put the data table to show which table, how you, which data do you create those tables. So that is nice. So when you have done that, we've been told to move the chart to a new sheet and rename the sheet as 4-star revenue. So you are told to move. Moving is cut. So you click that one, you click and then right click and then cut. So we come to open another sheet and then just come and then paste. You can keep source formatting, when you are pasting. Then you can paste our chart there. So we have pasted our chart to a new sheet. Then this sheet, rename the sheet as 4-star revenues. Move the chart to a new sheet. We have done that. Rename the sheet as 4-star revenues. So 4-star revenues, look at the way they have been named. For FST are capital letter, FSR are capital letters, so we do that. So come here, right click, rename, then we say 4-star revenues. 4-star revenues. So that is it. Let us move to the next question. Save the changes and print so printing, showing the columns and formatted worksheet. So this is printing work, and I can show you how to print. If you are told to print, the first thing you highlight your work, and then you come to page layout, print area, set print area. You set print area where you are going to print, and then come to file, then print. Make sure you choose the printer, and when you choose the printer, you can check your work here. You check your work here, and then here you can, these rows, sometimes the rows may be many, so you can actually come and say fit all rows on one page, fit all columns on one page. So these columns, you check they don't spill over to the next page. Then you check you are using A4. Normal margins, portrait, you can change from portrait to landscape, and then you print. So that's how you print your work. For the chart sheet, you just come, file, print, and then you just print your work the way it is. You choose the printer, print your work. So that is the way we have answered that paper, question number 1. So if I was I think I could have gotten 50 out of I will have gotten 50 out of 50. So you can comment down there if I've made a mistake. Comment down there, and please do subscribe. More to come also. Thank you very much. Please subscribe.